Of the Filipina Super League may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the PSL.
We continue our coverage here inside the Caloocan Sports Complex sa lungsod ng Caloocan as we bring you the second game of our Tuesday triple header. The Jensen Warriors will look to continue their winning ways. They will go up against PUREBLENDS, who are searching to get a win to jumpstart their campaign. Ken Pangilinan, Coach Mark Dandan, and Daniel Laguardia at courtside. This is the PSL President's Cup 2025 dito. Pinoy ang bida. And now we check out the updated team standings. Earlier, we saw the Valiant Kings win over itong Stallions. They won big, and itong matchup natin at the top and then at the bottom of the standings yung matutunghayan natin.
Now, if you're the PUREBLENDS, you wanna get up the standings at the point being at the bottom because matatapat ka sa top seeds pagdating ng playoffs, but at the same time, you're going up against the tied for first Jensen Warriors, who won their last game against the team that won earlier, the Pablo Valiant Kings. And they were undermanned in this game, 90-75. You look at the three-point shooting, 14 of 36. 8 of those 14 makes came from Kyle Tolentino, had his best game of the season last Saturday. You look at the assists as well, 32 assists because Aaron Piruta had 12 of those assists for Jensen Warriors.
Jensen Warriors have won 6 straight games after losing their opening assignment against Binyan. Tungo naman tayo sa panig ng PUREBLENDS na naghahanap ng panalo. They have lost their last 5 games, including this tough loss against the Ver Diamonds.
Tough indeed. They gave up that last second layup to Nim De La Cruz. Go-ahead layup in the last 3 seconds. But this was the best game the PUREBLENDS team has played this season. You look at the field goal percentages, 45%. It's not too shabby, but the defense, they gave up 54% to the opponent. Not a recipe for success.
For more on these two teams, let's turn you over to our courtside reporter, Daniel Laguardia.
Hi there, Ken and Coach Mark. These two teams who come from different standings now face each other and are ready to give their all and are ready to stand their ground. Kaya naman for the PUREBLENDS, Lordy Casajeros team captains, he said that they have recognized their errors and lapses in their past games, but they give themselves credit for being able to improve, especially in terms of chemistry. In Lordy's words, malayo na pero malayo pa. While for this game, Mel Mabigat will be missing the action due to personal commitments. Now on the other side, the Jensen Warriors are still aiming to keep their streak of victories, and looking at their opponent now, Coach Boyeng Diloy says that they will use their chemistry as an advantage. For this match, Val Acuña is still recovering while Eloy Tan and Jammer Habito are out due to the flu. It's definitely a hot and cold match when we come back. This is the Filipina Super League President's Cup 2025. Dito, Pinoy ang bida.
Jensen Warriors. Starting guard number 9, Mark Cruz. Also guard number 7, Kyle Tolentino. At center number 34, Gaba Evangelista. Playing forward number 67, Rene Pacquiao. At forward number 00, Jason Strait. Head coach Boyeng Diloy. Team consultant Elvis Tolentino. Assistant coaches Jesus Pito, Emmanuel Tolentino, and Rizal Castro. Manager Merman Flores. team owner Michael Pacquiao. And now for your Pure Blends. Starting guard number 39, Shaq Alanis. Also guard number 13, James Martinez. Playing center number 6, Huawei Escosio. At forward number 1, Kyle Napis. And forward number 22, Carl Tukib. Head coach is Raymond Valenzuela. Assistant coaches, Matt Sia and June Deason. Manager, Rai Ripalda. Team owner, Brian Kalantok. Second game, referees are Cruchip, Jaime Jimenez. Umpire 1, Henry Espayos. Umpire 2, Herbert Santos. This game is under the supervision and regulation of the Games and Amusements Board.
We have our Coco Life starters at the backcourt for Jensen, Mark Cruz, Kyle Tolentino up front, Gama Evangelista, Rene Pacquiao, and Jason Strait. For Pure Blends, Shaq Alanis, James Martinez at the guards, at center, Huawei Escosio, and at the forward spots, Kyle Napis and Carl Tukib.
Another surprise start for Carl, the Albert Tukib.
The Albert. Siyempre, ang nating malupit na FD and sound mixer na si Albert.
Long lost brother yun.
Oo. First possession, mapupunta sa panig ng mga nakaputi. Itong Jensen Warriors. Nakaitim naman, itong Pure Blends as Kyle Napis getting that rebound after that miss from the Warriors. At alam mo, nagulat si Shaq Alanis, no, na starter siya because he has been coming off the bench in their games here. But ang ganda ng performance niya, no? His best performance so far in that matchup nung nakaraan sa Marikina Sports Center.
I was about to say he deserves to start this game because yun nga, sabi mo nga, played his best game of the season. Despite that loss, he had 22 points. So, you know, maybe he's the spark that the Pure Blends needs.
Tukib, aba.
Oh.
Eto, tuwan-tuwa si Albert for sure. 2 points to open up the game para dito sa Pure Blends. On a 5-game losing streak. They want to go back to the win column. Kyle Tolentino, fresh off that sizzling outing where he shot 20 attempts from the field. Hit 8 field goals, all of them coming from beyond the arc. Huawei Escosio, speaking of beyond the arc, he hits it at the top of the key.
You know, that's something Huawei has developed as he got older.
Yeah.
Dati wala pa yan eh. As Sandy Groom would tell you, he was primarily a post operator in his younger days.
Kyle Tolentino knocks it down from downtown.
So totoo pa rin na, ay hindi, naka-layup nga pala si Kyle. So that's his first 2-point field goal in 2 games.
Escosio, walang foul na tinawag. Tolentino, pupukol ulit sa 3. Malakas yan. Straight with offensive rebound. Gama Evangelista. Short. Running start for Tukib. Alanis. James drives. Carl Tukib cross court. Shaq Alanis fires the 3 and hits it. 2 frees to begin the game for Pure Blends.
And then, I like this combination of James Martinez and Shaq Alanis together. A lot of shooting, a lot of ball handling para dito sa Pure Blends.
And bira nga silang magsabay, no? Dahil nga, Shaq Alanis mostly comes off the bench. Pero si Coach Turo Valenzuela, Coach Raymond Valenzuela, that is, trying to find ways for them to click together. Meanwhile, Kyle Tolentino, kanina pa namamayagpag dito. All 7 of their points coming from the talented wing guy of the Jensen Warriors. This is from 30 feet. Oh my goodness.
Safe to say that Shaq Alanis has found his rhythm this season sa PSL.
Because he really struggled prior to that breakout performance against itong Ver Diamonds. Offensive foul ang itatawag laban kay Gama Evangelista.
When you take a 30-footer with full confidence, you know you're playing well.
He's only shooting below 30% from the field. Talking about itong si Shaq Alanis, who's now handling the rock Bouncing it off to Wawi Escocio. Facing up, but can't knock down that mid-range J. But yun nga, no? Shaq Alanes, very talented scorer. And nahanap nga niya yung rhythm niya. And they're hoping na magtuloy-tuloy ngayon. Especially now na nanalo yung Pablo Valiant Kings. Sila ayaw din naman na ma-eliminate agad after the elimination phase. Mintis nga lang yung kanyang right corner triple. Tolentino swoops in and scores.
It's the first time I've seen Kyle Tolentino score 3 straight layups in the game this season, Ken.
9 points. Scoring all of the points nga na para dito sa Gensan Warriors. But they still trail by 2, 11-9. Kyle Napes against Gamma Evangelista. Martinez posting up. The much smaller Mark Cruz floats that one up and in, asking for a foul.
No, we have yet to see a trademark James Martinez game this year. Usually, he's gonna come up with a big triple-double.
Yeah.
Pero yun nga, hindi pa natin nakikita from James ngayon.
13-9 is our tally. Tolentino, really aggressive. Rene Pacquiao from the outside. Long two-pointer is good.
Now, this is another guy who has some confidence in his game after that win last Saturday because yun nga, undermanned, wala yung mga frontliners. Itong Gensan Warriors, Pacquiao had to play extended minutes, finished with 12 points.
James goes right at Gamma Evangelista, but that shot pops out.
Oh,
Straight is down on the floor. Martinez, floater no. Straight, slow to get up. Mark Cruz fires and hits that three-pointer.
nagkatamaan sila ni Gamma Evangelista on that rebound. Straight fell awkwardly, still limping visibly. He might need to take a foul here.
Although he's still staying on the floor, cutting it out. Now he's trying to defend Shaq Alanes. Si Alanes, nakita niya yung advantage, gets the basket at merong pang foul. So, bonus free throw, mabibigay para dito kay Shaq.
Dapat final nila mas maaga doon kaysa giving a scorer like Shaq Alanes an end one.
Shaq Alanes. 8 early points. So silang dalawa ni Kyle Tolentino nagpapakitang gilas agad dito. Make that 9 for the former LPU Pirate. 16-14. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Tolentino swings it. Cruz on the other side. Marwin Dionisio swoops in for the offensive
Nice
rebound.
pass.
Ganda ng touch passing. Rene Pacquiao completes it.
The great cut and great extra pass, touch pass from Mark Cruz.
Tied at 16. Alanes with Dionisio in his grill. Nakaagaw si Rene Pacquiao. Look out. Oh, he lays it up and in. Naniguro.
Hindi ko matawag na fast break yung ginawa ni Rene Pacquiao. Medyo mabagal.
Abante ang Gensan, 18-16. Cyrus Llanera is in. James. Napes. Wawi. Against Rene. Dalawang Cebuano. Mark Cruz stops, pops, and drops in that three-point bomb. 21-16. Lamang na ang Gensan dito. Pressure applied here by the Warriors. James. Napes laban kay Gamma Evangelista. The veteran trying to take the youngster to school but can't convert, but he will draw a foul and shoot 2 free throws.
Nice quick move there from Kyle Napes in the post. Alam niyang hindi natin matatawag na size advantage but experience advantage in the post for Kyle Napes.
You mentioned, Coach Mark, about Wawi Escocio developing a three-point shot. Ganun din yung case with Kyle Napes. When we was with NU, wala pa sa arsenal niya yan eh.
Oh, panay middies, layups, poke shots. But again, you know, to be an effective pro as you grow older, you need to be able to develop a consistent outside shot. Lala, ngayon, in this day and age, paano nilalaro ang basketball, you need to be able to hit that three-point shot to really extend your career.
Yung ngayon, ganda ng stroke niya eh. Although, would you believe it, he's been struggling at the three-point area so far, only shooting 6.3%. Meanwhile, let's check in with Daniel LaGuardia.
You've mentioned a while ago that the Jensen Warriors have won each game after opening loss. And for this team, consistency is what they are continuously working towards. And one crucial aspect for this match would be their defense. Coach Boying Giloy says that this will show how they play half-court and how they will respond to the game of the Pureblends. He even shared that for this team, it's a mortal sin to allow the opponent to create fast break points or even second chance points. Ken and Coach Mark?
Maraming salamat, Daniel. So let's see how they will respond here because this is an important game for both of these teams. Jensen, they're trying to get those top 2 spots, Coach Mark, while itong Pureblends, ayaw nilang ma-eliminate agad dito sa PSL.
If you're Jensen, remember, you have 1 loss, hindi mo pa nakakalaban itong Caloocan.
Yun.
So magtatapat pa sila. And of course, later tonight, we have Caloocan going up against the San Juan Kings. So, you know, it's another matchup that the Jensen Warriors will have to keep their eye on.
Marvin Jonicio knocks down a 3, increasing their lead to 6, 24-18. Kung nanonood ka,
Kinilig kanina yun.
kinilig ba?
Kinikilig kanina.
Bakit? Kay Harm Sui?
Oo.
Kay Mr. Longbam?
Oo. Naman natin na idol ni Daphne.
Cal Tolentino will shoot 2. He's been having a breakout year for the Jensen Warriors, although he misses on the first free throw. Lot of potential para dito kay Kyle, no?
No, isa pa to na, you know, he started some playing years with Letran.
Yeah.
Decided to turn pro early. But you see the potential in terms of being a scorer. He's a big guard. 6'2".
6'3".
6'3".
Feeling ko 6'3 siya eh.
Diba? Tumangkad pa eh. And he's maturing. Yung katawan niya nagmamature pa. And with the experience he's gaining here in the PSL, lalo lang gagaling to si Cal Tolentino.
Alabanza. Pinostehan si Felix Aprecu. And the former Letran Knight guilty of that foul.
We have yet to see Larry Rodriguez check in the game. Usually siya yung nagsistart at center for the Warriors. He didn't play in Pangasinan last Saturday.
Si JR Alabanza, isa rin to sa mga galing ng PBA 3x3. And ngayon, nabibigyan ng break ulit in the 5-on-5 scene. This time for the Pureblends.
Madami sila, no? And
Dami.
Medyo mabigat din yung transition eh. Hindi biro yung galing ng 3x3. Tagal mo naglalaro dun. Halos 2 taon active. Marami sa mga players dito.
You know, I always ask that. Nagkaroon din kami ng conversation ni Coach F. Capon as Rene Pacquiao cleans up the miss and scores.
Shout out Coach F.
Oh, shout out Coach F. Pero yun nga, no, from 3x3, yung transition nga sa 5-on-5, what do you think yung adjustments for these players na kailangan mag-transition back sa 5-on-5 game, Coach Mark?
Well, you know, again, based on discussions with guys who transition from 3x3, this is one guy, Shaq Alanes, who played 3x3 as well. I was able to talk to Ives Sazon before he was a long time 3x3 guy as well. Bumalik siya sa amin sa 5-on-5 with Bataan Risers. Sabi niya sa akin, Coach, it's yung up and down na pacing ng laro, pinakamahirap. Kasi, yun nga, half-court lang eh. Diba, hindi mo kailangan tumakbo ng baseline to baseline, sumalo ng depensa. It's finding that rhythm, playing with 4 other guys, and defending 5 guys. Yung pinakamahirap. Hindi yung bola, hindi yung court, but the literal full court up and down style of play pagdating na 5-on-5. Yung pinakamahirap ibalik yung sense na yun.
Daming layers eh, no? Kent Lau is also in, the former UST Growling Tiger. Natapik yung bola, so he retrieves it. Pinunta niya kay Justin Alfonso laban kay Mark Cruz. Pocket pass, Alabanza. Oh, nifty move. Gets it up and in.
Almost traveled, but great footwork by JR Alabanza to finish in traffic.
High off the glass. Binitbit ni Marvin Jonicio, wala. Rebound Alabanza. Ay, hindi nakatingin si Cyrus Llanera.
Hindi mo gagawin kay Jim Lee when lang tayo yan.
Oo.
Look at this kid.
Ganda ng angle. Yung angulo eh, no?
May pektus pa.
Oo. Alfonso. Alabanza. Mid-range J. Will it count? Back-to-back plays from JR Alabanza off a feed from Justin Alfonso. But let's take a look if this last shot will count.
Medyo...
Kent Lau opens up the second quarter with a big three to cut the Gensan Warriors lead to 4, 29-25. Aaron Hiruta nasa loob na rin, as well as Larry Rodriguez, who's been shooting really well from beyond the arc, Coach Mark.
And that's a weapon para dito sa timeless Larry Rodriguez again. May isang laro sa first quarter pa lang, 4 na tres kagad pinakawalan niya.
Parang ganyan din ginawa ni Reynel Hugnatan nung first quarter, no? Laban dito sa Gensan. Although natalo nga lang sila doon. That was way back 2 weeks ago in the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center. Ito yung mga tinatawag mong immortal eh. Alabanza, sinalo, ganda nung pasa nung Shaq Alanes.
Sakto. Right in stride for JR Alabanza.
32-27. Aprekuta does it. That's not his range, I should say. Aaron Hiruta, guarded by Justin Alfonso. Oh, Lantaya. Masyado matulis.
He can hit that. You know, in their last game, he had three 3-point shots made.
Mingi siya ng foul eh. Tinamaan daw siya sa braso.
Yun na lang ang abutan ng defender niya pag close out sa kanya.
Alabanza hand off to Shaq Alanes. Kent Lau. Alfonso laban kay Aaron Hiruta. Again, a
Nice
two-man
pass.
game between these two guys. Third assist of Alfonso, all to Alabanza.
Naamuyan nito ni Alfonso at ni Alabanza. Alfonso doesn't get a lot of playing time pero he's making the most of this opportunity.
Hiruta tried to make Alfonso pay by going under the screen, but that shot would not work as we approach the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. Alabanza, ganda ng mga cut niya sa basket eh. Alanes, laban kay Aaron, almost bubbled up his dribble. At tuluyan ng makakaagaw. Ito si Felix Apreco, may foul pa itatawag laban kay Shaq Alanes.
And that's the second time na paggamit ni Shaq Alanes ng ball screen. The big guy showed hard, got a steal. Kanina si Rene Pacquiao, this time si Felix Apreco.
Alonzo is in for Shaq Alanes. So no James, no Shaq. So where will the production come from dito sa Pureblends, who are just trailing by 3 points, 32-29 against the Gensan Warriors. Hiruta, sa poste sila pupunta. Rodriguez, laban kay Alabanza. Oh, steal by Alonzo. Alfonso will bring it down. Has really played well. This time, he finds Cyrus Llanera. Hits the back iron. Susugod si Marwin Dionisio, attacking the much smaller Justin Alfonso. Solid stand on defense. Llanera escapes. Bouncing it inside. Alfonso fires a free. Short. So nothing working in the last few sequences for both teams. As we are under 7 minutes to go here in quarter number 2.
Very sloppy dito Ken sa second quarter. Parehong kupunan.
Larry. Marwin. Catch and shoot. That's a sweet spot, Coach Mark.
That's his favorite. Hit that dagger against the San Juan Kings.
Yeah.
Same spot.
Again, former JRU heavy bomber.
Off the handoff from Larry Rodriguez. No hesitation from the heavy bomber.
Timeout on the floor. The Gensan Warriors up by 6.
are still watching the game between the Pureblends and the Jensen Warriors live here in the Caloocan Sports Complex. And for Pureblends, they acknowledge that compared to the Jensen Warriors, they are a veteran-laden team. And to cope up o makisabay sa mga mas bata, they will just bring their experience on the court. But Coach Raymond Valenzuela says that their performance has been improving, but the challenge is having only one veteran point guard, which is James Martinez. But even with this obstacle, Coach Raymond reminds his players to just have fun and do your job when you're on the court. Ken and Coach Mark?
Well, to your point, Daniel, Justin Alfonso has really stepped up. Although Marvin Junicio sneaks in and scores, this is an 8-0 run for the Jensen Warriors.
And not the way you want to come off a timeout if you're Pureblends.
Yung binanggit ni Daniel, no, na James Martinez probably the lone pure point guard that they have. Actually, si James scoring guard din talaga yan, but has really developed yung playmaking skills niya over the years. As Preko sumugod, wala, Lantayan, wala pa din doon. Alonzo behind the back. Justin, they swing it. Llanera, open free, knocks it down.
And another assist to Justin Alfonso. Great skip pass to Llanera.
Larry, rebound by Alfonso. Oh, technical foul against the veteran. Was not happy
I think
with not getting the call.
Was saying yung closeout papunta sa mukha niya. Hindi going after the ball.
Technical foul for number 5, Rodriguez.
Rodriguez still glaring at our official.
Number 10, Jeffrey Tango.
So Llanera will troop to the line, shoot the technical free throw. 5.5 throw here in the second period. James Martinez is back in. Good minutes from Justin Alfonso. Did not score but had 2 rebounds, 3 assists in 7 minutes. Is na lang yung technical free throw.
Look at the closeout of Alabanza. Yun, tinamaan sa braso. Hindi na ang Rodriguez.
James Martinez. Horn set for Pureblends. Ongteko sa itaas. Sinugod si Lantaya. That flip shot is good. 37-34. Dikit pa rin ang laban natin. Apreko. Aaron Heruta sa bandang kaliwa. Larry Rodriguez. Momentarily open and making the defense pay by knocking down that mid-range jumper.
Hindi mo na pwedeng bigyan ng espasyo to si Larry. He's developed a very consistent, not just a 15-footer, but you've seen him extended to the three-point area. So you can't give him space.
Teko draws closer. Steal. Rodriguez gets the call.
Pansin ko dito sa Pureblends, they're really giving their younger players a lot more burn. Haven't seen Lordy Casajeros, who played well in their last game, 16 points. James Martinez ngayon lang uli bumalik. Alfonso got extended minutes. So, mukhang may effort talaga para makita itong younger players nila.
Heruta. They go back at the post. Apreko. 8 seconds sa shot clock ng Jensen Warriors. Apreko has been really trying to extend his range in the last few years in his career. It's been an adventure, Coach Mark.
Trying is the operative word for Felix. Kasi last year, you know, he set the rebounding record. He had 29 rebounds.
Oh.
He's always been that guy na dedepensa, kukuha na rebound, but never looks for his own shot.
No.
Pero so far, ngayon, especially this season, I've seen him attempt more jump shots than ever before.
5 points separating these two teams. Oh, the cut. But everything but the shot. Sayang, no? Para kay Castillo. He was right there at the rim. Rodriguez muli. He loves this spot. And Onteco, gallant stand on defense. Able to bother that attempt. Martinez. Ooh, ganda nung pagkakabingwit niya ng foul doon.
That's the veteran smarts of James Martinez. Defense was very tight on him. Inverts, posts up, Hiruta. The seductive fake. Kagat talaga to sa Aaron Hiruta. James Martinez goes to the line for 2.
James Martinez shooting 82% from the free throw line. Has scored in double figures in all of their games so far in terms of points. Scores his 4th point of the ball game. 4 points, 5 assists for the former UE Red Warrior. 3.5 to go here in the second period. Ganda nung anticipation doon ni Alonzo. Llanera, sinugod yung depensa. Inilabas, Martinez, pumukol sa 3. Kyle Tolentino off to the races.
Oh,
Hang time.
not much Alonso could do there.
12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists for Kyle Tolentino. James Martinez did not have the angle. Castillo though gets the offensive rebound, draws a foul against Larry Rodriguez.
Yan ang ginagawa talaga nitong si Kenneth Castillo. He crashed the offensive rebounds. Get put backs. He played for Coach Raymond sa La Consolacion College, Manila.
Ooh, okay.
Nakalaban namin yun sa Isaa.
Nandun na sila Paul Lee, di ba?
Oh, nandun sila Paul Lee.
Si
Assistant
Paul
coach
Lee
si
dun
Paul
eh.
Lee. Also had Coach June Dizon in his staff.
Yeah.
Yeah, ito rin si Alonzo. He's actually the MVP
Ooh.
of the season.
Sa lako, no?
Oo. Hirap kalaban yun. Ang init din ng gym nila.
Mga naalala ko dyan sila. Actually, Alwin Alday played for
Alwin
Lako.
Anday, that's true.
I don't know if you remember si Bardahe for Lako. Also a capable guard. Speaking of the capable guard, Mark Cruz now dancing against Castillo. His team up by 4. Jonicio, fly-by move. Stops on the dime, but overcooks that jumper. Martinez leaking out. Ganda nung pasa nung Cyrus Llanera.
Parang dapat tinira na lang ni Marwin yun. He was open for 3 in the corner. Decided against it.
Credit Pure Blends. They've been sticking to the Warriors like glue here. Tough shot from Kyle. Alonzo. Llanera has been really playing well.
He's very aggressive. I think he understands na they're getting more playing time. The kids, the younger players at the Pure Blends. He's making the most of it.
Llanera almost matching his average in terms of minutes played. 3.1 points per contest. Now has 5. We're only here in the first half.
Minsan Ken, ito yung tinatawag natin. If you're a top-tier team like Jensen, we call this a trap game.
Right.
Coming off a big win on Saturday, undermanned, but still got the job done. And you're coming in against one of the bottom teams we have this season. Tendency ka magpahingi.
Oh.
You look past it, you look at the schedule further, and now you're being surprised by Pure Blends.
Saka mabibigat yung mga tinalo nila during that stretch.
Yeah.
Mark Cruz drills that shot from the outside. That's a three-pointer. Jensen Warriors in front by 4, 44-40. And to your point, Coach Mark, tinalo nga nila, no? Pangasinan, San Juan, in their 6-game winning streak. J.R. Onteco showing us the range.
Yung pinag-usapan natin kanina ng pregame, the Pure Blends, that lineup is better than what their record shows.
Oh, Jonicio muscling his way through. 46-43, hihiling ng timeout si Coach Raymond Valenzuela. And Jensen in front, 46-43. Magbabalik kami. 75 seconds to go. Lordy Casareos makes his first appearance for the Pure Blends. You mentioned how he was solid in their last game. In fact, he hit the go-ahead bucket, that three-pointer from the left corner to give them a 1-point lead late in that game against the Ver Diamonds.
Yung problema, they gave up a fast break
Ayun lang.
to Nem de la Cruz.
65 seconds to go here. Alanes. Follow up. Castillo, nandoon.
You're doing what he does best. Crashing the offensive glass, getting 2 points.
Baba sa isa ang lamang. Mark Cruz, careless with a basketball.
Nakatingin ka agad sa ring. He wasn't even catch the ball. He was already looking at the rim. Like, look at that. Coming out of nowhere, Kenneth Castillo for the putback.
Pagkakataon para sa Pure Blends na makalamang. Martinez, wala. Castillo, ulit. Short nga lang sa hook shot. Tolentino leaking out, lays it up and in for his 14th point.
That's unfortunate. Almost had the lead there thanks to Castillo. Instead, they give up an easy 2 to Kyle Tolentino.
People starting to flock in for the highly anticipated matchup between Caloocan and San Juan. Castillo, short. Still enough time. Mark Cruz peeks at the clock. Tolentino, short. And that's gonna do it for the first 20 minutes of this match between Gensan and Pure Blends. Highly competitive. And you wouldn't know it based on the team standings. But let's check out this move of the half. This was the crisp passing earlier. Halos di lumapag yung bola, Rene Pacquiao over the outstretched arms of Wawi Escocio as the Warriors protecting a 3-point lead at the half over the Pure Blends, 48-45.
Ngayon, welcome po sa ating halftime break brought to you by Daily Fantasy. Dito, hawak mo ang laro. Ngayon, nakapwesto na ang ating mga manlalaro agad. Eto, meron tayong palaro activity for this halftime. This is a pre-throw shootout. Dito po tayo sa pre-throw. At meron tayong tsansang manalo ng special loot bags by Daily Fantasy. Ang hinahanap natin ay 3 mananalo ng special loot bags. Alright? Ready na ba? Kuya, ready ka na? Parang, sige, ready ka na. Parang kagabi pa ito nag-prepare. Okay. In 3, 2, 1. Ayan na. Grabe. Alright, wala. Kuya, nagpo-focus, 3 dribble, and then, wala pa din. Parang nanghinayang siya doon. Eto na po. Red for white, wala pa rin. Eto na, galing pa sa mape. Tumira, wala pa din. 3 po ang ating hinahantay na mananalo para sa ating Daily Fantasy pre-throw shootout. Alright, wala pa rin nananalo. Mga Caloocan, i-cheer natin ang ating mga boleros dito. Wala pa rin. Alright, jacket with the hood. Wala pa rin. Parang nilalamig tayo ngayon ah. Alright, mayroon na tayong number 1 winner. Nakaka-proud yung ganon. Okay, wala pa rin. Number 28. Agoy, wala. Wala. Alright. Wala pa rin. Join us at Play Daily Fantasy dahil sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Ayan, patuloy pa rin po tayo sa free throw shootout. Okay, meron na tayong second winner ng ating loot bags. Wala pa rin. Ito, last na po. Alright, Kuya Naka-Brown. Grabe, swerte yung sling bag mo. Okay, let's photo up na po tayo and then wag po munang aalis ang mga players na naghihintay para sa ating 3-point shootout dahil meron tayong Kalos PH 3-point.
Hawak ko ang laro.
Wala. Okay, nakapaa si Kuya. Tignan natin. Wala pa rin. Home long, wala. Kuyang naka black na jacket, wala pa rin. Wala pa rin tayong nananalo para sa game na ito. Oops, muntik na. Okay, ito na. Represent. Okay, papalapitin na natin. Wala pa rin nakakashoot para sa ating Kalos Sportswear. Ayan. Parang si Long Bam. Okay, next. Wala pa rin. Ayan, Kuya Gray, eto na. May pagkakataon na tayo makashoot. Ops, medyo kapos ng onte. Eto na, si Kuya Happy. Alright! Meron tayong first winner para sa ating Kalos PH Sportswear. Wala ba din? Okay, dapat happy lang at saka konting seryoso ng onte. Ay, kapos, Kuya, bakit kapos? Anong nangyari? Wala pa din. So meron na tayong dalawang hinihintay para sa ating Kalos PH Sportswear activities. Okay, wala pa rin. Eto na. Oy, grabe, smooth lang, smooth lang. Eto na. Eto na. Wala pa rin. Eto na po. Wala pa rin. Okay. Muntik na yun Alright! Meron na tayong winner para sa ating Kalos PH Sportswear. Maraming salamat po sa mga sumali at sa mga nanalo. Congratulations!
At the half, Jensen Warriors on top, but only by 3 points against PUREBLENDS 48-45. And nakita natin, no, sa team standings natin, 6-1 yung Jensen, yung PUREBLENDS 1-6. Pero hindi mo mahalata based on what transpired here in the first 20 minutes, Coach Mark.
And this is probably, again, maganda nilaro nitong PUREBLENDS in the last game despite that loss. They're carrying it over here against the Jensen Warriors. You know, a big factor of why PUREBLENDS has been successful here in this game is because of their bench. The bench has really stepped up. Nakita nga natin against Justin Alfonso. He didn't score, but he had 4 assists and 2 rebounds. You see it here. Look at the statistics. 3-point shooting almost equal, 54%, 6 makes, 7 makes for 46% para dito sa Jensen Warriors. But the biggest concern here, if you're PUREBLENDS, you look at the discrepancy in terms of shot attempts. Jensen has 8 more shot attempts compared to PUREBLENDS, and that is not a good sign going into the second half. If you give up more shots para dito sa Jensen Warriors, they're bound to hit and make those shots.
Mainit na panimula yung daily fantasy marquee matchup natin, no? Both of them, Kyle Tolentino, Shaq Alanes, majority of those points coming in the first quarter.
And Shaq Alanes and Kyle Tolentino actually had 9 points each at one point. But Shaq kind of cooled off in the second quarter. Samantala ito si Kyle Tolentino found his rhythm. He's got 14 points. Shaq, after this 30-footer, didn't score again. So yun yung problema ngayon para dito sa PUREBLENDS. How will they get James Martinez and Shaq Alanes to have big games together?
Kyle Tolentino and the rest of the Jensen Warriors gunning for their 7th straight victory, while PUREBLENDS hope to snap that 5-game losing skid. And credit din, no, sa yung bench mob ng PUREBLENDS. You saw Justin Alfonso, although he did not score, create a lot of plays, particularly for JR Alabanza and Cyrus Llanera, that energy off the bench.
Don't forget itong si Kenneth Castillo.
Yun, isa pa.
In short minutes, really made an impact as well. Yun yung importante. Kasi minsan, when you rest, itong si James Martinez, when you rest Shaq Alanes, bumababa yung quality ng basketball nitong PUREBLENDS. But so far, so good. We'll see in the second half.
Mark Cruz, 11 points in the first half. Tolentino had 14. They'll be joined by Marvin Jonicio, Gama Evangelista, and Rene Pacquiao. Jonicio himself had 10 points and 5 rebounds back in the first 2 quarters. Maui Escocio, after starting in the first quarter, hindi na binalik ni Coach Raymond. Napes. Both of them played only 7 minutes in the first half. Napes turns the ball over. Tolentino, stop and pop free, knocks that one down.
You really have to locate Kyle Tolentino early, not because of his great shooting, but just this ability to nonchalantly and pull up in stride. Ang hirap na tira yun, mukha lang madali.
Escocio, backdoor, galing kay Carl Tukib.
Great cut by Carl the Albert Tukib there. Recognizing na nag-rotate yung tao niya, and he was open on the back cut.
51-47. Kyle guarded by Martinez. Tolentino. May bangga. Galing kay Wawi Escocio.
Foul number 6, Wawi Escocio.
Yan, if you're PUREBLENDS, what do you want to do here if you want to keep in step or even take the lead in the third quarter?
As far as you played well, you have to get more production from James Martinez and Shaq Alanes. Kasi hindi ka mananalo without these two guys having big games.
Kyle, oh, nice feed. Oh, but Pacquiao overcooks it, gets his own miss though, and cleans it up para sa Jensen Warriors.
Quality minutes once again for Rene Pacquiao in this game.
James crossover. Wawi attacks Rene Pacquiao. Kyle secures the basketball. Napes was there to steal that. Alanes steps in, airballs that 3.
Great closeout by Marvin Jonicio. He didn't give up. He charged. Hindi sa kamay. Pinuntahan niya yung line of sight ni Shaq Alanes. Nakita ni Shaq medyo na ilang, leading to that air ball.
We're approaching the 8-minute mark here in the third quarter. Cruz. Tolentino. Ganda ng mga pasa niya kay Pacquiao, ah. And Rene will shoot 2 after that foul against Wawi Escocio. No,
Foul number 1, Kyle Navis.
Kyle Napes pala.
You can't believe it. But again, going back to your point, that's the second great pass by Kyle. He's reading the defense na alam niya nakatingin sa kanya every time may bola. And he saw Rene Pacquiao open because of the attention he just generated by holding the ball.
Pacquiao mintis yung una. Rene Pacquiao though has 10 or make that 11 points, 5 rebounds, 4th guy in double figures. Interestingly enough, lahat ng players in double figures so far nanggagaling sa Gensan Warriors. It goes to show you also na kalat din yung scoring nitong Pure Blends. Multiple guys scoring for them. But like you said, James Martinez has to be really aggressive. Now he gets in traffic and will be called for a traveling violation.
Tawag natin dyan, in the basketball parlance, nalunod. Si James no, masyado na malalim, didn't get any kind of angle and leading to that turnover.
7-point lead for Gensan. Pacquiao sa bandang itaas. Tatanggap si Kyle Tolentino. Again, nahanap niya si Rene. Nag-cut si Gama Evangelista. Tapikan ng bola, mapupunta kay Wawi Escocio. Alanes. Oh, Kyle Tolentino erasing that shot. Marwin. Oh, finds Rene Pacquiao with that alley-oop play.
Unselfish Marvin Junicio. Great pass.
Pure Blends have to be careful here because this lead has been growing. It's now up to 9. Escocio. Nasa katuan ng pinto. The Ant-Man spins, gives it up to Kyle. Same spot, different result this time. Wawi secures it. Tukib. Escocio from downtown.
Ang dami nating stretch 4s and stretch 5s dito sa PSL.
Yeah.
Hindi tayo nagkukulang.
They certainly have developed that outside jumper. Jonicio, tough angle. Shaq. Great kick out pass. James though, that shot hitting the back iron. Tolentino. Bidalik muna ay Mark Cruz. 56-50. Nowhere to go. And even before he released that ball, umapak na siya. So it's gonna be a traveling violation call against him.
He was waiting for Rene Pacquiao to replace yung role ni Gama Evangelista para i-reverse sa kabila. Pero nakalimutan ni Rene umakat.
6 na puntos ang kalamangan pa rin ng Gensan. Teco is in off the bench against Gama Evangelista. JR blocking foul against Marwin Junicio.
Foul number 12, Maui Benicio. The second personal
Pangalawa na yan for Marwin against Marwin. Kent Lau, papalitan muli si Wawi Escocio. Llanera is also in. Who had a huge impact back in the second quarter. Kent Lau open for free. James giving them another crack at it. They're approaching the halfway point of the third. Martinez. Another traveling call against him.
Good job by Rene Pacquiao moving his feet. Akala ni James meron siyang mismatch in terms of speed, but Pacquiao doing his job there.
Tolentino has missed his last 2 attempts from the outside. Llanera sa bandang kanan. Aatakihin si Mark Cruz. Fadeaway jumper by Cyrus. No. Rebound Ongteco. Llanera. Cyrus bouncing it to James Martinez. Alanes, he can hit that, but decides to draw closer. Good decision, but can't get the layup to go in. Gama Evangelista. Binalik muna kay Kyle. Medyo nanlamig na yung opensa na magkabilong kupunan the last couple of minutes. Cruz, the switch by Alanes. 5 seconds, a shot clock ng Jensen. Cruz has to make something. Takes that jumper. That is pure.
That's such a sweet stroke for Mark Cruz. And again, seeing the closeout, medyo mahirap. Takes just one dribble to his side for the pull-up.
Has not shot the ball well, but that was a big conversion from the mid-range. Cruz tries to add on to their lead. It's now at 8. Mark. Another pull-up J. This time it's short. Great effort by Llarena. Sidestep. Oh, what a move. Gets the basket. And he will get a bonus free throw.
I was about to say, medyo out of control to si Cyrus, but it doesn't matter. Takes the hit from Rene Pacquiao and finishes with the inside hands. And again, so nice, you gotta see twice. The Euro, the finesse, the end one for Cyrus the Virus.
Great body control. Llarena completes it. 9 points. Yep.
Best game of the season from Cyrus.
Yes, easily. Babasa 5. Cruz off the glass
Wow.
and in. Making it look easy, Coach Mark.
That's not easy at all. That's such a tough shot. Fading to his right, using the glass.
Justin Alfonso, binalik rin sa loob ni Coach Raymond. Llarena. Laban kay Marwin Dionisio. The switch by Rene Pacquiao. Miscommunication on defense. Cyrus takes advantage and slices in and scores.
I like this aggressive version of Cyrus Llarena. That seeing the mismatch against Pacquiao, nakatalikod si Rene Pacquiao, just takes advantage for the layup.
Now has 11 points. Rene Pacquiao, the reverse.
May bawi naman itong veterano.
62-55. Justin Alfonso. Llanera has been the man of the moment for Pureblends. Dionisio all over him. Good pick by Ongteco, wiping out Marwin. Llanera, oh man, he is hot right now. Full confidence, Coach Mark. Mark Cruz for 3. Oh my goodness!
Full confidence makamukin. That's a confident pull-up from Mark Cruz.
The Ant-Man also his best game by far. Tolentino skies high for that rebound. His 7th. Cruz on a heater. Mintes. 65-57. Justin Alfonso pulls up. Ooh, draws a foul.
And Mark Cruz does not agree.
Mark Cruz's first personal foul.
What a stretch from Cyrus Llarena. Sorry.
Nakakalito no?
Nakakalito minsan.
Justin Alfonso at the line. Also works. Well, before I share the story about him, let's turn you over first to Daniel LaGuardia.
You've asked what the Pureblends need to do this second half, and for Coach Raymond Valenzuela, they need to cover the fast breaks of the Warriors. They acknowledge that this is the bread and butter of the Warriors. That's why they need to keep executing their plays, and hopefully with the last 2 quarters, they get to keep forcing their opponent to decrease their fast break points. Sabi nga ni Coach Raymond, basketball lang yan. Pag di ka
Here in the third quarter. The switch by Rene. Again, miscommunication on defense. But Llarena though, unable to make them pay. My apologies, Cyrus.
Llanera. There you go.
Alam ko, good friend ni Hoop Junk ito eh. Di ba?
Oo. Lagi na sa stories ni Hoop Junk.
Yes. Shout out Patrick Edroso. I don't know if you're watching.
Dalaw ka naman minsan.
Oo. Palagay ko, na-inspire siya sa performance si Mr. Long Bomb kanina. 67-59. 42.6 seconds left. Lamang pa rin ang Jensen ng 8. Magbabalik po kami. sa inyo ang makakasagot ng aming trivia question na tid sa atin ng Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Sa current standings, nasa pang-ilang pwesto po ang Gensan Warriors.
Pinakita namin kanina yan kung nanonood kayo.
So
Pwede ko ba sagutin para may points ako?
Scan my QR code. Able to block that Alonzo attempt, but he will get the ball back. Decides to take that free. Air mails it though.
Bad decision. Yun yung inexperience nitong laro. Mas bata nga, but you see a mismatch. You have to take that downhill. Kasi nga, if you don't get the layup, you force the defense to rotate and help. Somebody else might be open.
Last shot time for the guys in white. Peruta. Turning the corner. Binalik sa labas to Rodriguez. 4-3, automatic. Just to beat the buzzer. Second three-pointer for the veteran Larry Rodriguez.
Veteran, immortal, timeless. Larry Rod, wide open, knocks it down. Biggest lead of the game for the Gensan Warriors.
Bakers doesn't lead, 72-59. Magbabalik po kami for the fourth quarter.
Hawak ko ang laro.
CALOOCAN Sport Complex para sa ating in-game trivia brought to us by Daily Fantasy. At ngayon, kasama ko ngayon si Kuya Jonel. Kuya Jonel, may gusto ka ba i-shoutout?
Shoutout pala sa 1760 Barangay Caloocan City. Sa kay Kapnol at sa lahat ng mga agawad namin at kay Kagawad Biohan at Newborn Hood TBS 13.
Ayan, Kuya Jonel, ready ka na ba para sa ating in-game trivia?
Yes.
Ayan, ito ang tanong natin. Sa current standings, nasa pang ilang pwesto ang Gensan Warriors?
Number 2.
Sigurado ka na ba dyan, Kuya?
Yes.
Sure ka na?
Yes, sure na ako.
Number 2 is the correct answer. Congratulations, Kuya. Nanalo ka ng special loot bags from Daily Fantasy. At kaya tayo, join us now at playdailyfantasy.com. Dahil sa Daily Fantasy, hawak mo ang laro. Maraming salamat po sa ating lahat.
Lupit naman ng trivia question. Pa-trivia ni Luke Valiente. No? 6-1 nga. Nasa pangalawang pwesto yung Gensan Warriors. Nais nilang habulin itong Caloocan Supremos. And very important itong larong ito, Coach Mark, because yung next game natin, Caloocan versus San Juan, well, if San Juan, if they're able to win, magkaagulo sila dyan at the top of the team standings. Jason Strait fires away. No good. 5 on the floor para dito sa Pure Blends. Martinez, Alanes, Yarena, who attacks Jason Strait, scores the basket, and one.
Nasaan sila dito pag wala si Cyrus? What huge third quarter carrying over, the confidence carrying over. Again, it's the Euro displacing Mr. Strait, and then the hang time, the body control, and the end one.
Silang tatlo, Cyrus, James, and Shaq, ay sasamahan din ni JR Ongteco and Kent Lau. Sa panig naman ng Gensan, Heruta, Larry Rodriguez, Felix Apreco, Jason Strait, and Kyle Tolentino. Cyrus Ranena leading the way with 13 points. Larry Rodriguez in, out, and in again on that midi.
Ang dali ng basketball para dito kay
Yes.
Larry. No? Hindi niya pinapahirapan sarili niya. He's just taking what the defense is giving him, and that's open jumpers.
5 guys in double figures now for the Gensan Warriors. Ongteco natapikan sa likod.
Tumutukin, Larry Rodriguez in 12 minutes. 12 points.
Yeah.
It's a point a minute.
Oo.
Hindi siya naglaro ng buong first quarter.
Late na pinasok yun eh. That time, Jason Strait getting the better of Cyrus Villarena. 2 seconds na lang sa shot clock ng Pureblends. Ketlao, catch and shoot. Oh, it's good!
You know, we were talking about earlier these stretch forwards from UST. Kent Lau, isa pa yan.
Isa pa yan. Tama ka dyan. 74-64. Apreco, not his range. Goes to Aaron Heruta. Rodriguez kontra Ketlao. Tolentino off the back heel. May foul. Laban kay Shakalanes.
Yung isa pang bagay na napansin ko this season, Ken. Ang dami nating team na napakahaba ng mga pangalan.
Sino ba?
Meron kang top tier athletics, Lipa Batangas Stallions.
Kaya nabubulol ako kanina. Ano pa?
Yung original name nitong mga nakaitim. Pureblends,
nga.
Himalayan, Black Fox. Meron pa yan eh. Nasa taas lang.
Pablo, Valiant Kings, Davao del Norte.
Yun, isa pa yun. It's a mouthful.
Cyrus. Too strong on that attempt from the outside. Tolentino straight line to the basket.
Ang ganda nung Gortat screen ni Jason Strait. Burado yung help defense.
James. Monteco at the post. Feels he has the size advantage over Kyle Tolentino. And the former Benil Blazer will draw a foul. Will shoot 2 free throws. Good size, no? Si J.R. Monteco, 6'5".
Can shoot from the outside.
Yes.
Journeyman na rin to si JR. Has been everywhere. Sa lahat ng maisip mong posibleng liga, we've seen him play. But again, it just shows with extended range as a big, you can carve out a long career in basketball.
Nag-abot pa sila ni Justin Gutang eh, no?
Oo. Parang mas matanda lang siya ng konti.
Yes. 6 points, 3 rebounds. Miss on the second free throw. 11-point lead for the Gensan Warriors. Apreco. Binigay kay Larry Rodriguez. Tolentino ngayon, 19.7 boards, nadulas. Wet spot on the floor, but Heruta recovers and scores.
Still an assist for Kyle.
Bakers doesn't lead for the Gensan Warriors. May foul. Laban dito sa Gensan.
Isa pa tong interesting stat line, Ken. Kanina pinag-usapan si Larry Rodriguez in 12 minutes. Has 12 points. Aaron Heruta in 13 minutes, 0 points, 10 assists.
Making a good Orlan Wamar impression.
First time.
Ooh, that's from all the way from Intramuros.
That's the first field goal of Shaq Alanis since those that early heater in the first quarter.
12 points now for the former Pirate. Heruta. Baseline drive. Tolentino. Balik ang bola sa Gensan. Heruta. Laban kay Castillo. Oh, nakaagaw. Ranena off to the races. Cyrus scores!
17 points. Best game of the season for Cyrus the Virus.
Cyrus Villarena. Heruta. Quick catch and shoot. Kyle. It's good. 22-7-5 for Kyle Tolentino. Alabanza.
Sorry, miss.
Sayang, nandun na siya eh.
Nandun na eh. Tutok na.
81-70, 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in regulation. No, we were saying that Aaron Heruta is trying to make a best Orlan Wamar impersonation dahil nga Orlan Wamar had a game where he had only 2 points but 21 assists. 1 point lang pala, no?
1 point lang.
Did not even make a field goal.
First time ko makakita na best player of the game with only 1 point.
Yeah.
Round number 5.
Ilan field goal attempts kaya siya? No?
Konti lang ata
Palay
siya
ko,
nun eh.
unti lang eh. Because we all know, Orlan, pag talagang binigyan mo ng puwang yan,
Titira.
titira yan from the outside. And later on, we will see him in action. The San Juan Knights, they will try to put a blemish on the record of the Caloocan Supremos. We're currently at 6-0 at the top of our team standings. Itong Gensan, gusto din silang habulin dyan. Currently in second. 5 minutes and 10 seconds left. Baseline inbound. Alanes. Mark Cruz is back in. Ispalinghado yung pasa. Mark Cruz. Great Hesi.
Wow.
Larry Rodriguez. Supalpal ni Castillo. Gensan will settle it down. Tolentino. Gets the friendly bounce. 25 points for Kyle. Man, he has really grown.
You can't leave him wide open. When Kyle sets 2 feet, the percentages increase, and just like that, this lead is up to 14.
Look at this daredevil drive by Cyrus Llanera. 17 points now, go alongside 5 rebounds, 3 assists. Like we said, easily his best performance here in the PSL President's Cup 2025. Kaya lang, yung Gensan unti-unti nang lumalayo dito. Kyle Tolentino has been unstoppable here in the fourth quarter with a total of 25 now. Alabanza gets a steal. Approaching the 4-minute mark here in the fourth. Martinez has to get going here. Only has 6 points. Cyrus off to the left. Mark Cruz. Kyle, no hesitation. Has been really given the green light to shoot. As well as this guy.
Green light talaga.
Cyrus. 6 rebounds already. Behind the back. Alabanza, no call.
Kita mo naman yung timing ni Larry. Just when JR Alabanza thought he had the layup, the quick hands by Larry Rodriguez comes into play. Tapos, dumaplis pa uli kay JR Alabanza. Mas masakit.
Napes. Pasok sa loob ulit. Papalitan muna si JR Alabanza. 3.5 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 14 points pa rin kailangan habulin ng Pureblends. Aaron Heruta. Off the lift. Evangelista, no. Escocio, baseball pass. Martinez is gone on the other end. Only 8 points though, Coach Mark.
That's been the missing link para dito sa Pureblends. James Martinez does have 9 assists, pero yan, he needs to be able to score more.
Jonicio aggressive drive to the basket. And 2 free throws will be given to the former JRU Heavy Bomber. Ganda rin ng profile nito ni Marvin Jonicio no? 6'3", 6'4".
Tweener.
Tweener din, pero ganda ng ng outside jumper niya
So mabigat dito kay Marvin. He can defend bigger
Yun,
players.
sa pa yun.
And then pag na-switch siya sa mas maliit, he has the foot speed to keep up.
Actually, versatile is the better term, I should say, when it comes to Marwin Dionisio. And those are rare to find, Coach Mark, no?
Oo.
Luxury for a coach to have.
I mean, when you talk about guys na mga 3 and D, guys who can hit the 3, defend, Marwin Dionisio does it. Hindi lang D. Lahat kaya niyang depensahan. 1 through 5, I believe. Marwin can defend him. And he's shown the ability to hit from the outside.
Katigit sa lahat, walang takot, as evidence by hitting the game winner in their win against San Juan in
Tayo rin
overtime.
yun. Tayo yun, di ba?
Oo, tayong dalawa yun. Mark Cruz, jump shot. It's nothing but air, unfortunately. Jason Strait, pagpapahingay na si Marwin Dionisio. Although the Warriors still not out of the woods yet. Still manageable ito.
Look at this lineup by the Warriors. Look. Si Mark Cruz lang ang maliit.
Oo nga, no?
Straight is what? 6'4"? Gama Evangelista, 6'5". Rene Pacquiao, 6'6". And this dude is 6'8".
Bit of an experiment here for the Warriors. 88-72 now. Are down to the last 2 minutes of the ball game. Martinez will try to continue his streak of scoring in double figures in all of the games so far. Kasalukuyan siyang may 8 puntos. You heard that right. Lahat ng games niya so far, in double-digit scoring siya. So that's at stake tonight. He's been perfect until now. Missing the first.
Wala ako dun, ha?
James, sorry, James.
Wala akong sinasabi dun, James.
8 points, 3 rebounds, 9 assists.
Can we yet have, to see that big triple-double game para dito kay James? We've seen him get 30-point triple-doubles in the past. But so far, it's been a struggle. Kahit sabihin mong consistently double figure siya, hindi pa rin eh.
Last season, nung naglalaro siya sa Cam Norte Warriors as Lantaya scores. Well, more on that later because we have a timeout requested here by the Pure Blends. They're down by 17. We'll be right back. Bukas po, tutungo tayo sa Marikina Sports Center. Triple header ulit. First game po natin, Pilipinas, Navy Aguilas kontra Ver Diamonds, followed by the Chichi Albayanos Wildcats against the Pangasinan Abono Reapers. And then the top tier Athletics going up against Binyan.
Highly anticipated match-up bukas ng gabi sa Marikina. You have to be there.
Ang kaabang-abang na pagtatapat ng Kobe ng Pinas at ni Mr. Longbam.
Sino ang mananaig? And if today was any sign, may meaningful minutes. Si Harms Huy kanina.
Oo.
In the middle of the game, pinapasok siya. We might see Jonah get a break as well. Na meaningful din. I won't put it past Coach Boyet na ipasok si Jonah pagpasok ni Longbam.
Escocio, split from the line. So the Jensen Warriors, unless a miracle of some sort happens here, they will get this win and move up to 7-1. And I'm sure they will watch the next game between Caloocan and San Juan because Caloocan's so far, wala pang talo at the top of the team standings. San Juan, only 1 loss, which was against the Jensen Warriors. So, Di ba?
And you know that itong Jensen Warriors will stay to watch. Not only because how important the game is, also traffic sa labas mamaya.
Ay, yun din din.
So yun din. So kailangan mo lang magpalipas, and what better way para magpalipas ng traffic than watch a game with a lot of implications for your playoff placement.
James Martinez, 9 points, 9 assists. Can he make a field goal here? He takes that free. And the double-digit scoring streak is still intact. 12 points now for the former UE Red Warrior.
That's something I rarely see from James this season. Him using a ball screen to shoot.
Take nothing away from the performance of Cyrus. Nakita natin, coming off the bench, 17.6 rebounds for Cyrus Lianera. Sa wakas, nakuha ko din.
Ang hirap eh. Kanina pa tayo sumusubok eh.
Dala mo, ako kasi hirap ako sa R eh. Lantaya, kanina pa siya pumubukol sa labas. Martinez. Tatapisan ba yung Kalamangan? Gets the basket plus a foul from downtown. But too little, too late, Coach Mark.
Too little, too late. And that's something James has to figure out in the next few games. Kung gusto nilang umangat sa standings, being more aggressive, hunting for a shot. Hindi ka pwedeng passive. I know you have Shaq Alanis. I know you have Kyle Nepes. Cyrus was playing well. But you're still big game James. Hindi pwedeng mawala sa identity mo yan na ikaw magde-deliver ng 30-point triple-double on any given night.
Sayang, no? 8 of his 16 points coming here in the fourth quarter.
Medyo sa dulo pa. But if that's a way for him to get more confidence and find his rhythm, then that could be a good sign for PUREBLENDS in their next game.
And they will fall down to 1-7 in the win-loss column. Samantala, Jensen Warriors, natalo sila nung opening day laban sa Binyan and have racked up 7 straight wins. They are the hottest team right now alongside Caloocan, who will play just after this one. And again, let's check out the play of the game. This was the Dionisio Pacquiao connection, high in the sky play. This serves another look. And Rene Pacquiao finishing it off. Final score po natin, 81 para sa PUREBLENDS, 91 para sa Jensen Warriors na ngayon 7 wins against only 1 loss. And now, let's check out our player of the game.
And none other than Kyle Tolentino, carrying over from that great game he had last Saturday in Pangasinan. We had 28 points. This time, finishing with 25 points, showing off the bag, attacking inside, hitting from the outside. And as he continues to evolve, he's going to be the main guy here for the Jensen Warriors.
Super Cal is now with our courtside reporter, Daniel.
Thank you so much, Ken and Coach Mark. Yes, Super Kyle is indeed here beside me with 25 points, 9 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 out of 8 3-points field goals. So Kyle, nakita rin naman natin na medyo nagkaroon kayo ng challenges during the first half. So para sa iyo ba, what were those challenges and how did you cope up with those?
Siguro nag-relax kami, especially on defense. So medyo, ayun, nung third quarter, medyo napagsabihan kami ng coach namin sa dugout. So yun, thankfully naman, kahit paano naka-recover sa second half. Pero yun, marami pa rin lapses eh. So yun, kailangan mas double effort pa next game.
So we've been seeing your games, the past few days. So para sa iyo ba, how have you been remaining consistent and even doing more in every game?
Siguro yung pagiging positive lang. Yun yung nagiging key ko siguro. And syempre, hard work sa practice. Kailangan meron kang work sa besides your practice. Kailangan na extra work ka shooting, weights, and yun, yung mentally, ine-enjoy ko lang talaga yung laro eh. Tsaka, ayun, swerte din ako sa mga teammates ko kasi binibigyan nila ako ng opportunity sa mga coaches din. Ayun.
Well, thank you so much. Of course, you have a lot of fans watching you here in Caloocan and also online. Meron ka bang gustong batiin or pasalamatan?
Of course, I want to thank God for the win and syempre yung mga boss namin, sila Boss Manny, sila Boss Merman, sila Coach Elvis, lahat ng coaching staff, yung parents ko, si Mama, si Papa, si Kirk, si Ate Ichu, Lola, si Daddy Manoy, yung mga tita ko sa ibang bansa, Tita Christine, Tita Mabel, Tita Junjun, and yung mga tita ko, yung girlfriend ko si Charlene, yung family ni Charlene. Who else? Yung mga si Coach D, yung si Gia, si yung Beyond Drip. And ayun, kay Coach Poppy, kay Joseph, tsaka kay Yuri. Ayun.
Thank you so much, and that is it for Super Cal. Once again, congratulations to you and the Jensen Warriors. Let's get back to you, Ken and Coach Mark.
Sinong coach kaya na pagsabihan nito si Kyle? But again, final score is all that matters. Panalo ang Jensen kontra PUREBLENDS 91-81. Up next, Caloocan versus San Juan. Keep it here on the PSL President's Cup 2025. Dito, Pinoy ang bida.